Today on A Commonly Good MTG, we're playing AMOS del CAMPEONATO, which means like Masters of the Championship. That doesn't have a lot to do with what this deck's about, but it looks like it's a nice Selesnya deck with a bit of blue and a bit of everything but red. And with that, we're going to smash some faces in. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, somebody who firmly believes in you despite what your mama says. Doctor, you can't suck yet. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You can't suck yet. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, posted by MagicDeckAnalisis, called AMOS del CAMPEONATO. AMOS del CAMPEONATO. You can tell that I have a very thick Brazilian accent. So anyways, I always appreciate good decks from MagicDeckAnalisis, and this one looks to be one of those. I've tried it a couple times. It's been a very powerful deck, and so we'll try it out a few more times and see if I can continue to keep up the stretch of good luck. All right, so what we're going to do is we take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit about how the deck should work, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got here? We got Creature Kill, go get some land, Creature, Enchantment, and Planeswalker Kill, Creature Kill, card draw, get rid of everything with a mana value 2 or less, 1 mana of any color, and gaining life whenever you cast spells. Gain life Angel and does direct damage up to 2 different dudes potentially. I have no idea what Jace is doing here, but Jace was in here, so let's Jace it up. Making creatures weak, forcing somebody to mill, and then you get to draw a card, I guess. And then lastly, forcing people to mill. All right. Weird. Sunfall wipes the board and incubates X equal to the number of creatures that are killed this way. This guy puts out a land of every color, of every type specifically, whenever he attacks or comes into the battlefield. This will immediately become like a 1 as soon as he lays out one of his eggs there. And so then you can flash it out and bind anything that's a non-land. Overlord of the Mistmoors puts out a couple of moth babies every time it attacks or comes into the battlefield. Atraxa lets you go through the top of 10 cards of your library and pull 1 card of each type into your hand. And you get a 7/7 flying Vigilant Death Touch Lifelinker who doesn't have haste for some stupid reason. I actually know why. It's because the red hasty Phyrexian wouldn't join in the making of her. And then we got a bunch of dual lands of various types, including Caverns of Souls. You'll want to pick Angel for this one. All right, so that's it. What are we going to do with this deck? We are going to control things like crazy. Control, board wipe control some more. We're going to try to also get our lands worked out. Just continue to sort of get them out, ramp a little bit, and then eventually be slamming out our overlords, put out an Atraxa, and then just pinning down their stuff while we come at them with Overlord City. All right, that's it. That's what we're going to do. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, playing against DisplayNameChosenWisely. All right, Lush Portico is nice and slow. No, I'm not in the mood for Jace. Somebody must have a special feeling for Jace, because I don't think he fits very well in this deck. Don't be counterspelling, jerkwad. Thank you. I didn't like the way it hovered there. You got instants in your hands. What are we looking at here? Bouncing, card draw. Take the action. Get ourselves a little guy. All right, we're good. You can do some of that 2 mana. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more before we get Atraxa this place. There's a counter spell right there. He's got the abilities. Question is, he have in his hand? I need to believe. If I'm going to put out, I need to. There you go. He's trying to go for something kooky. Snagged it. All right, we're going to have to play this guy like an idiot. I guess I could have put him out straight out. Still leaves me with plenty of mana to do kooky stuff. If I could put out Atraxa on this next turn. So he was trying to eyeball me. Come on, use it up. Put out a flying guy or something. Yeah, that's a lot of life. Let's go for flying dude. All lame. I don't know. All right, so you're just going to bounce Atraxa on me here? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it again. All right, come on, DNCW. We got things to do. I got giant angels to hit you with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's out. Let's just throw this out. All right, do you want to block? Nope, you don't. You don't want to do it. All right, the legions are starting to assemble. All right, let's see. How long do you think his turn's going to take? He's got a bouncer. Do you really want to give me back? I mean, you could go after the mob, sure. All right, you got to give me back Atraxa. Good for you, baby. What is he looking at card-wise? 22? All right, you got a single mana. I mean, I don't know what you're worried about there. You're bouncing. And we win. Suck it, suck it. I can't believe you made me sit through that. Victory! All right, playing against pidrome. Pidrome. 1, 2, 3. Beanstalk. Cornucopia. All right, we're cool. Nothing to do for one, so we'll just let it go. That comes in and play tapped. That one's fine. This is our next one. Beanstalk. All right, so that gives us... I see Cornucopia. We have to put out something fast if we want to play it. That's going to be Cavern of Souls. Angel. All right, so we got 4. That's enough for the Overlord. This guy's watching everything I'm doing. I don't think I need this much. Do I really? I do. I do. You think he's trying to put that that flying dude out that makes all my guys have what am I trying to say? The Western stuff. We have to pay extra for them to put them out. That's white. White control, man. I never liked playing it myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got no mana at this point, just a couple of moths. I got that blue from nowhere there, huh? Think we got a black in here? Nope. All right, I'll just pick. We assume we need white. Let's pick something other than Jace. And all in. All right, if he's not going to let me attack, I'll move my lands around. What do I got again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have 7 on the next turn, which means we get Atraxa out. That's what he was waiting for, huh? One, 2, 3, 4. I get rid of 3 cards. 1, 2. Where's all of his creatures? You think with this card, he'd be wanting to put out creatures like crazy. That'll do it. And we win. Suck it, Pedro me. Suck it, Pedro. Up and against Totting Hill. Totting Hill. See if we make this work with 2 mana. I don't think so. We need a lot more than 2. That mana looks good to me. I gotta say, I got a lot of respect for Elephant Head. That's a good one. I might even take it myself someday. It's hard to say. What does this thing do? Whenever a creature becomes a target ability, first time, I skip +1/+2 in a turn. All right, well, cool. I mean, I could destroy it. I don't think I can get rid of that, though, can I? All right, 3. Got a Cornucopia. That gets us into 4. 4 puts us into getting this guy out. Ooh, should I encourage him to keep putting more guys out? Let's just get this impending. Yeah, I'll take that action. I'll gain life. All right, double chump. Is that what we're looking at doing? Chumping? That trample's not going to help us out too much. Let's just say no blocks. We're fine. And we win! Apparently that was enough. He didn't have any more creatures in his hand. Victory! Up and again, 6-9. 6-9. Ooh, it's the pumpkin head dogs. I like them. Trick or treat. Lush Portico. Alright, fine. That's me dreaming that I can actually play that. What's this guy doing up here? Selesny as well? I'm drawing a card. Of all the cards to destroy, I'm not even sure I would do that. Welcome to the battlefield, my little moth brethren. Start the chomps. What a jerk. I'm getting a little overblown with those. All right, cool. What do we need here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need one more after Cavern of Souls here. Are you afraid? Apparently so. I mean, I could blow that away now if I wanted to. If I really want to, let's just do it. Angel. All right, we're getting a lot of good use out of Mega Moth there. He's going for it itself. I don't have anything to protect it. Is that his turn? Nope, that was my turn. My turn, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, got it beyond where I can get to. What do we got? Leyline Binding of his own. Oh, he let it go. I think I could do both, right? Here it comes. Oh, I see you were afraid there. Good, because I was going to kill it. Go for it, Mega Moth. It's funny, I'm just waiting around for one more stupid mana so I can get out of Atraxa, as though that's like going to be a big thing. Yeah, we're just doing something dumb. All right, let's just go look for mana. Don't really need it there. I really don't need it. Sweet googly people, just give me a mana. All right, congratulations. And we win. Boom, boom, goes the room. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Victory! We're playing against KT Harty. KT Harty. Two mana. This will go get us some mana. All right, keep. Let's see. We'll go for green this time. All right, so we're getting some stuff. These guys are spindy. All right, 3. I can put this guy out, get him into 4, or I still have to take hits is the problem. Let's do it. This guarantees that we can wipe the board next turn. We got double board wipes. Bad part would be if he decided to counterspell. That would be horrible. Yeah, he's slamming him out. I'm also going to have a huge guy. That's the worst. And we win. Oh, ho, ho, in your face, Davy Jones. Victory. We're playing against Cannibal Ninja 69. This is actually quite bad. I'll put this guy out as a horror. I need some better mana than this, though. Three, 4. All right, we're cool. See, temporary lockdown's gonna be doing great against this deck. He's gonna put out a bunch of little dudes. I just got to take the hits for a little while. See, I know what he's going to play, though, is the one that gives guys hexproof. All right, everybody's gone. You get some all back if you can clear that. So he doesn't have any creatures. Super cool. What is he going to do? right, if he tries to haste me, we got 9 on my watch. Got these guys coming in soon. I can Leyline Bind stuff when I get some more mana. That is very cute of you. Good job. Here. Pew pew. He's still trying to grab creatures. I'm going to say if he tries to throw something out with blocking super quick like a flash, I just don't think that he's got that rock in there. Yeah, the temporary lockdown destroyed him. Victory! I'm playing against Danny Boy, Elder Dragon Highlander. Let's shut up the Eye Tyrant. Don't need those hanging around. Yeah. It's going to be slow regardless. Let's just pop that out. No. Let's go for something different. These guys are 2 aggro, and I can't wait till I have 5 mana. And now I got 4. I just got to keep that thing alive. Jeez, people. At least he's just doing little tiny bits of damage to us here. More slow mana, I guess. We just got a Leyline Bind. Everybody else is going to take a power. We're going to take some hits. He's got to have a handful of instants in there. We'll snag Snaggletooth there. I'm still super low. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take another one. I can shoot somebody for 2. Yeah, that's going to be our friend right there. All right, back up to 8. And I got a good defender against Mopey Swiftspear there. What I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 1 more mana. We can put out Atraxa. I'm not letting you get through, man. That sucks. You only got 2 mana. Really? You're willing to waste all of that, huh? All right, here's the last thing we need for Atraxa. We got a big butt. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And we've got 3 of any color we want, which is we only need 2 weird colors. That's a lie, and we win. Suck it, Danny boy. Suck it. Our playing against Jam Cavalier. All right, what do we got? 3 to lock that down. But we need more white out of this deal somehow. Let's just go see if we can get some. Let's just keep it. Hopefully that card draw will get us the white we need. All right, come on, white mana. Yeah. All right, let's see. I don't really care to slam it down. I do need the 3rd mana, so let's just do it. Got the Cornucopia. We can temporary lockdown at any point. And we need to get some more guys out before we do that. Fine. Let's start the countdown. Come on, you can do it. There. Oh, that's not great. I could just get lost that guy or something. All right, Angels. That's temporary lockdown number 1. Get lost. And count down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can play our Overlord straight up. And we win. In your face, Jam Cavalier. In your face. All right, so here we are with AMOS del CAMPEONATO, which I believe means Masters of the Championship. And it was a great deck. It was really, really good. Let's talk about it a little bit. So what was great about it is it had a decent amount of control. It took a while to come to fruition, yet our mana was fairly stacked and a little rampish, with the Ancient Cornucopia helping to make things go a little bit faster than you expected. There was a good amount of anything mana, which was Cavern of Souls pretty much helping out with that, and Ancient Cornucopia, because you only needed 2 weird colors to be able to play Atraxa. And then Atraxa let you go. And this was a situation in which, yeah, the Overlords were fantastic. I think I like Mistmoors better than Hauntwoods. He was really good when it came to ramping and also provided you with that mana of any color kind of situation. I'm not sure what Jace was doing in here. There's only one, you know, it just looked like someone just threw it in there as a thing to do. Yeah, I think I'd probably remove Jace and put maybe another Sunfall or something like that. It didn't really seem like it was really worth it. Anyways, it was cool. It was a good deck, very good. So let's get down to it. Who is the MVP, the most valuable player in this deck? I'm going to say, like, Temporary Lockdown is so good against the right kind of deck. And this guy helps you ramp up. I mean, it only gives you 1 until you can get him attacking, which point then he just starts putting out mana like crazy. Thing is, the only thing we could really do with the mana is play out Atraxa. And by the time we get this guy out, Atraxa's right around the corner anyway. I gotta say, I hate saying Atraxa because she's way too expensive to be an MVP, and she certainly is way too expensive. So I'm gonna probably give it to Ancient Cornucopia, just because this provides you with life as well as mana of any color. Basically help to make you a lot better once you got that out there, because you're gaining that life and you could put out a mana of any particular color. That's it. The cards were all good. This one just edged it out because it was inexpensive, and gave you life, a lot of life, and had allowed you to play any of the mana colors that you needed. So it's going to be Ancient Cornucopia. That's going to be my MVP choice for this particular deck. All right, so was this deck competitive? Yes, it was. I played it casually. I got a 73%. That is fantastic, 73. I played it ranked. I got 100%. Now, on the other hand, I only played 2 ranked games, so what can you say about it? But when it started acting a lot like what I was seeing in casual, I figured there wasn't much of a point to continue playing. So yeah, this deck is really competitive. I'm going to say it's a very competitive deck. Was this deck fun? I mean, it was fun because I was winning with it a lot. It was great when the creatures were playing like crazy and the control was decent. I mean, the weird part is that I could play against aggro for the most part. Most of the times aggro can kind of get around the control we had. Temporary Lockdown was, of course, fantastic against aggro, but there's only 2 of them in here. Yeah, if I had to do it again, I'd probably get rid of Jace and put in another Temporary Lockdown. I'd probably pull that thing straight up to 4 and maybe even fit around the other cards a little bit. Yeah, I don't know exactly how we would blend that thing down, but I think Temporary Lockdown does a great job against aggro. We got a lot of other good stuff in here between Not on My Watch, Get Lost, Elspeth Smite. This is another singleton. I'm not sure it's worth. Yeah, there's another one we can get rid of. Put in another Temporary Lockdown that way. I don't know. I didn't try it. You know, these cards had their places, not Jace. I always got rid of them. Man, you might love Jace. I don't know why you would, but you might be able to figure it out. Anyways, was it fun? Yeah, it was fun enough. I think it was a fun deck. It's not aggro. That would be my biggest thing about it. All right, lastly, was this deck interesting? You know, I kind of stay away from Atraxa decks. I don't think Atraxa is an interesting card. But in this situation, we're playing with Overlords. And, you know, there's been a lot of play in the Overlords lately. And so I like the fact that Atraxa could go get other Overlords. So between that, you know, Leyline Binding, just so much control in here. That's the thing, kind of made me feel kind of control dirty. The cool thing I can say, I played once with Up the Beanstalk. I had too many of those things out. I thought I was going to mill myself. That was nasty. So watch out for that. Don't put out more than 2 Up the Beanstalks. They can get really crazy. But yeah, it was an interesting deck just because I don't normally play control. Luckily, this wasn't a super control-y deck, but there was enough in it that I'm probably going to call this a control deck. All right, so that's it. Let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? Absolutely it was. Very competitive. Was it fun? Yeah, it was fun. Was it interesting? Yes, it was an interesting deck. So there you go. That makes it into an A+ deck. A+. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.